going to do a wavy look and show you how to do it and how to keep the wave in. A good way of trying samples, as I mentioned before, is going to Sephora and getting a little sample of whatever product it is you want to try to make sure it suits your hair type. A mask in my hair, and it's the Olaplex number 3 apply on the ends mask. You sleep with it. By the way, the product smells really good. I've put the top portion of my hair up because I don't want it to dry. This part I want it to dry naturally. First up, I moisturize my skin and I do my eyes with my eye cream. You can use any product. I happen to have La Mer. So foundation is by Terry. I'm using the primer onto my skin. I love her stuff. She's one of my favorite makeup artists as well. She used to work for YSL and then she went out on her own. Her products are so good, and I've been reading about how it's really good for your skin, and I need all the help I can get, so I'm using by Terry. I'm using the Brightening CC cream, which kind of gives your skin a nice little tanned glow. Make sure you pull it down into your neck area as well. I'm using a little beauty blender. You can use a makeup brush as well, like a foundation brush. But I like the beauty blender because it's really quick. I'm using my concealer, which is the Clos de Peau. It's my favorite concealer. It goes on so beautifully. You can't even see it. And I'm doing it so quick. Again, I have mature skin. Anyone can use this, but these help make you even out all the dark rings under your eyes. Once I've done my foundation, I pop my earrings in because I don't want my foundation going on my earrings. And because this is a day look, I am not doing full foundation. I just want it to be very natural and let your skin kind of show through products you've put on your face. Next up, I take my stick from Fenty Beauty and I contour my face. Now I want you to look at my face. I want this part to look a little smaller and a little bit more oval in here, but in here I'm fine. You're going to use a little bit of contour under here just to define your jawline and make it more prominent and take away from your neck. I'm trying to shade in my lips, and I like this brush because it's doing a good job. I don't want a drawn in line there. I want it to just look really natural, like part of my lip color. So I'm kind of making it a little bigger. Same with above. Keep a piece of tissue and I kind of just brush off on all the excess on my brushes. This is for my eyeliner. And I'm using this one, which is a Scott Barnes brush, which is even more defined. So you can dip back into my Fenty contour stick. And I'm going to define this more. I know this sounds like a lot of work, but I'm taking my time because I'm making this video. But when I'm doing it every day, it's quick and I'm out, 10 minutes and I'm out. For eyeshadow, I'm using my Christian Dior palette. This little color on the corner here, it's almost like it kind of primes the eye and it makes it really smooth. So that's what I'm going to put on. I'm using this Tom Ford brush because it's a little bit hard and it's easy to pick up the product because it's like a cream consistency. And I'm just going to apply it to the top of my lid because I want it to look very open and big. As you can see, I have put it in the corner here because it's very matte almost, and this helps eyeshadow stick to it. But I've put it in the corner because I wanted to open up my eye. I don't want to put anything shiny that when people look at it, it kind of draws them to the shininess of your eye. So I want this to look very natural but soft because it's an everyday kind of makeup look. I'm taking the color beside this color and I'm going to define my eye in this little crease. And I'm using a little Charat brush, I think. I forget which brush it is. I will list everything below. I'm taking my Scott Barnes brush next, and I'm going to dip into the brown, and I'm just going to go a little darker on the ends and just blend it all in. I'm going to smoke under my eye to just make it very soft. I'm taking this brush again and I'm dipping it in here, and I'm going to go under my eye like so and smoke it out. I kind of use this color to kind of match my sweater. I know it's stupid, but I like things matching. I then take an eyeliner pencil, which is Pat McGrath, a brown, and I'm just going to draw a line on top, just close to the eyelashes as possible, and then I go under into the eyelash, the top part, and I leave the bottom as is. Do the same on the other side. I think you can see that, like I've kind of left it, and then I'm going to go lift my eyelash, and then I'm going to try and go underneath to just make the eyelashes look thicker. Even though I don't have mascara on, it looks thick. And then I take my Scott Barnes brush like that, and I'm going to take the same dark brown that I used earlier, and I'm just going to smoke it out on either side of my eyelids, just as is. I hold it and I pull it. I'm just kind of elongating this to make it look a little bigger. Same with this side. I very lightly dip it in the eyeshadow, like really barely touch the eyeshadow, just so it picks up very little. And if you find there's too much on the brush, you can always take a Kleenex and just wipe it off and then start again. That's done, and I'm going to go on to my eyebrows. I love my Tom Ford eyebrow pencil because it's just so easy to use. I just draw a line, and you kind of, because from too much plucking, I don't have a lot of hair here, so I'm just going to fill it in and make it. Ideally, it should line up to the corner of your eye, or as they say, you hold it there to your nose and hold it. That's where you start, and that's where you finish. This part is okay with my eyebrow. It's just I have light eyebrows, so I'm going to show you the finished product one side, and then I'll do the other. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills pencil to fill in, like draw little light little hairs to make it look really natural. My hair is drying in the meantime. I use the little spoolie and I kind of brush it up and blend out so it kind of looks really natural. Can you see the difference? One eyebrow's done and one's not, and it's just the magic of makeup. It just highlights your face and brings out your features. Anyone can look pretty. When I wake up in the morning, I go, ah. But now I'm happy when I do my makeup. I'm in the happy zone. Okay, my eyebrows are done. You kind of have to look straight on into the mirror and make sure that they're even. All done. Now I'm going to move on to finish my cheeks. This is another product by Terry. Her products are just so beautifully designed, and they go on just as beautifully. Now I kind of want to keep it more in this tone because I want it to look very natural, but I take my little brush blush, which is the Tom Ford one, and I kind of dip it, and then I tap it off, and then I just smile, and then this little piece puffs out, and that's where you put your blush. I then take my Guerlain bronzing powder. I take a brush that I've designated just for my bronzing, and I tap off the excess, and it just kind of go over everything to just smooth it all out and make sure it all blends. Even under your neck, you pull it down because you want it to blend. I then take my eyelash curler, curl my eyelashes, and I'm going to try this little Dior mascara, which is really good. I got it with my points that I've accumulated from Sephora. These are great ways to test out products, and then when you love it, you go and spend the money and buy it. I'm curling my eyelashes, just like so. Take my mascara now, and I'm gonna do my eyelashes. I love using my Pillow Talk lip pencil. As you can see, my lips kind of look bigger, and I'm gonna highlight it now with the pencil, and I'll show you the finished product. Pillow Talk's on, and now I'm gonna apply my lipstick, which is Tom Ford, and the color is Pink Dusk. It's a beautiful color. I love all his products. And then I put a little dab of any gloss that you feel like. I think today I might do Kevyn Aucoin. He's also one of my all-time favorite makeup artists. Just take a little dab. All done. And I'm gonna fix my hair and show you what I look like after I'm all done. Take a blow dryer and I'm using my Dyson. And I just kind of fluff dry this part which is kind of damp. And when it's dry, I'm gonna curl it and show you how I do it. And then I move on to the top part. And it doesn't take me spray. I'm gonna use a very light hairspray, which is the Orbe. I'm just gonna spray it on there. The spray, when you use the curling iron on it, holds the curl. And then I have a professional curling iron, which takes a little bit of getting used to, but it works really good. It's by HOLT Tools. And I start up here, and then I roll it. Like so. And if you want, you can spray it again, because this, I find, holds the curl in longer. And then when you let it out, you have a beautiful beach wave. I'm gonna blow dry this with a round brush, and then I will curl this section as I did the rest of it. Again, I pick up sections and I'm gonna curl it like so. And if you'd like, you can take your hairspray, give it a little spray, hold it in, and then let it out slow, and you get a little curl like so. These are like kind of beach waves. After I've sprayed my hair, I just kind of do that, and I'll move on to the next bit. It's the finished product. You can pull it down if you want. I just like it messy and natural looking, like I just tumbled out of bed. Always make sure when you're going out you look put together. I'm just in my bedroom filming. I have a pair of rag and bone jeans. They're pretty old, like 8 years old. I decided I want to give it a twirl today. I have a Margiela cashmere sweater that I got from my girlfriend's store. I link all the items where I got them from. And I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. I love decorating, so maybe I'll do a video on my home and how I decorate. I use high-end mixed with low-end from the dollar store, and how to make things just look pretty. It just takes a little time. A very good friend of mine told me once, he has a really expensive men's store downtown. He said, Avril, always put yourself together, because you just never know who you will bump into on the street. Or if anyone's filming, you may get caught on camera. And it turned out one time I went up with really greasy, disgusting hair, and they were filming at Faro and Ball, and of course I walked right into it and I looked awful. So always take time for yourself. It makes you feel better. Always work with what God's given you. Accentuate all that you have. Everybody is beautiful in their own way. And it just helps, just a little bit of putting together to get that look, so that you look chic and put together. Thank you for watching.